Okay, I found another loser channel, The Unreal Man. Very aptly named. So, my man deconstructing narcissism, he makes true blue observation about how tough guys have it. And this guy, his attitude is just take it like a little bitch. You must accept your punishment and dedicate your life to becoming rich. Really, to becoming rich, Unreal Man. Not just enjoying your life. Okay, you're a status chaser, right? Then get off YouTube and get a real job, Unreal Man. And we'll start here.
The better Bureau of the Census, inflation is about 2.6%. This is according to the government.
Why is he talking so fast? Why do you have him sped up for? Dude, deconstructing speaks at a proper speed. There's no reason to speed him up.
Of course, I checked today, but we all know the real problem is not inflation now, it's corporate price gouging. So when you're at the mercy of corporate price gouging, sure, I guess you can go to another store, you can buy from another store, you can see
1.75, dude. I can barely understand what he's saying. He sounded like a chipmunk.
if something's on sale, but what are we all supposed to do if these corporations decide to just keep raising and raising and raising and raising the price? How much fucking more expensive does food have to get before there's going to be riots and pitchforks and people on the fucking street throwing Molotov cocktails? I mean, I'm not promoting it,
I think some people already done that.
but it's like,
Oh, that's good. So he's made a truthful observation. Okay.
Jesus, people are only going to take so much, you know. Right now, they have the masses distracted. They have the masses distracted with video games. They have the masses distracted with crime. They have, you know, a lot of people.
Look at GTA 6. GTA 6 is the biggest cultural phenomenon, right? It's the biggest cultural phenomenon in the Western world, and I've told you what's going to happen with GTA 6. People are going to play it, and it's going to be realistic, and they're going to reenact what they did in the game in real life.
Ah, you're one of those types. You're such a status chaser. You're saying these games are bad, right? They're going to cause violence. You're one of those anti-gamer guys, right? Anti-enjoyment guys. You're anti-male, right?
You know, a lot of people are waking up, but a lot of people are still distracted. They're still soothing themselves with comfort. Weed, alcohol is one of the reasons why weed got legalized in my state, not only because a lot of people wanted it legalized, but because it's a distraction and the government knows it. The longer they can keep people distracted, the
I don't know if you caught all that because he's got him so fast. But anyway, deconstructing, it's true the government wants the citizens distracted, but let's be honest, we do that on our own. We smoke weed, play games, and drink because we like it. Come on, we got to own that.
fewer people will wake up to this mess and this nightmare we're still living in and do something about it, because this food's not getting any cheaper. Nothing is getting any cheaper. And it's like, you ask people, you tell people about this, and they're just like, well, I don't know, bro, just do some overtime at work, or I don't know, man.
All right, let's talk about this, right? So people are not doing anything about the situation. The only thing you can do, I've said this before, is, make an online income and go overseas.
Run away. Go overseas. Run away from your country, dude. Yeah. Hey, Unreal Man, are you one of those community guys, like the guys who talk about the black community? Are you one of those? Because it's always funny that guys who go on about communities are the first one to ditch their communities. Go to a foreign country where you don't speak the language, you don't know anyone, just chase money. That's your whole existence, chase money. Unreal Man, you've got to be a complete loser to do that. I live in my hometown that I was born in. I have no desire to leave it. I'd rather live here poor than chase riches in a foreign land. I'm getting what I want, so that makes me a winner. Right? But anyway, deconstructing, he's suggesting, why don't people get together, form groups, and actually involve themselves in the government? See, that's what they can do. How come you're saying that they can't do that? Why is that option off the table?
That's the only thing you can realistically do.
No, it's not the only thing. If men actually work together, they could make big changes. What you're saying is, or admitting to is, You don't like other men. You are happy with them sinking, right? It's all revolving around you. So as long as you make it, world is good.
It's the easiest way to improve your life. People can try and make it in America if they want. I mean, if people want to make it in America, but as a single man with no kids, there's really no desire necessarily to make it in America. I can see if you got kids in school and you got a wife and stuff, but if you're a single man with no kids, there's really no reason to try and make it in America.
Oh, I see. So you make it in America to bribe a woman into your life. You're admitting that. Okay. And you don't want an easy, nice life if you're a single man, right? This guy is simply talking about being able to pay rent, have a nice place, be able to eat. So you're saying he doesn't need any of that because he doesn't have a wife to pander to? Unreal man, you're a loser.
Unless you want to. But if you just want to live a better life, then yeah, you can go overseas.
So a better life is going overseas, not playing any games, not smoking any weed, just chasing money. That's a better life.
You can go overseas, but you don't have what it takes to go overseas because let's be honest, you don't have the skills to pay the bills, man. I mean, what skill do you have that you can?
If he had the skills, why would he go overseas, genius? He would stay in America. Unreal man, you're as dumb as a post. Man haters always contradict themselves.
You have no business acumen. You're well over 30 years old. I mean, I
Yeah.
started entrepreneurship when I was in like my early 20s, bro.
Oh, did you, bro? Then how come you're here wasting our time with this stupid channel of yours? Why are you on YouTube? Aren't you supposed to be working? From what I understand, entrepreneurs, they live their lives around their job, around their business. Yet here you are online, and you're not even that successful. Deconstructing has a bigger channel than you. Who are you to tell this guy to do anything?
That's when I started entrepreneurship. You're like 10 years older than when I started. So you're in a bad position. Let's face it.
Yeah, well, what's your lifestyle like, dude? I don't know anything about your lifestyle, and you could be full of shit. Do you have that magical woman that you pander to? Do you have your own house? Do you have all this property? Did you go out? Hey, did you leave the country, right?
And guys like you, this video ain't
How come your videos aren't about, look how great I'm doing? They're just shitting on guys.
just for you. Um, this video is for people who really want to change their situation. I don't think that you genuinely want to change your situation because if you did, you wouldn't be in your situation anyway.
Oh, wow, that's circular thinking. You wouldn't want to change your position, otherwise you wouldn't be in it in the first place. If he wasn't in it in the first place, he wouldn't need to change anything, genius. Hey, hey, pal, can I ask you something? When Elon Musk decides to bring a bunch of foreign labor to work cheap, and he kicks out all the guys who have earned their way, right? Are the guys who lost their jobs, are they to blame? How can you chase money in a foreign country when all countries do what Elon Musk does, right? So he's the man in charge, but the average worker underneath him is to blame for that, for his decisions. So this is why guys like you are full of shit, right? I got mine and you get yours. And you know something, Unreal Man, if you don't succeed at something, someone else is always to blame. But if these guys don't succeed, well, it's their own fault.
People who are genuine are gonna be rewarded because if you keep looking and looking and looking for answers, you will find them. I looked for answers. I wasn't happy with my situation. I wasn't happy with, being rejected from minimum wage jobs. Yes, yes, I was rejected from minimum wage jobs.
Well, there you go. Then you're admitting everything this guy is saying, right? So you lucked out in some job that, or some business supposedly, I don't know even know what it is, right? It's so great you don't even want to talk about it. And now that you lucked out, your whole business, this whole shitty channel is bashing on other guys who haven't lucked out. If you got a business that has anything going on it, you lucked out because you're not a smart man. Unreal man.
Back when the minimum wage was almost half of what it is now. People say, oh, the wages are too low. Well, the minimum wage is going up.
Does it equal inflation, genius? Prices are going up too. So unless the minimum wage keeps up with the price, it's actually getting less. Oh my God. How do you own a business?
Oh, it's not enough money. Well, at the end of the day, I mean, we don't even know if you can manage money at all. A lot of guys don't know how to manage money.
A lot of guys don't know how to manage money. Again, like genius, how does it explain like all those guys who are making good money when they get their jobs lost to desperate immigrants? Is that because they didn't know how to manage money? Oh my God, this guy's just as pathetic as they get. These tradcons, and this is what this guy is. They're all stupid and they're all slopsistic. They are the center of the universe and nothing else matters. And they're also male hostile, right? You're going to pick a video where some guy's just saying how brutal life is, and you're going to spit on him.
A lot of guys ain't willing to sacrifice anything to become rich. You mentioned weed, alcohol, adult entertainment, right? Most guys are consuming weed, alcohol, adult entertainment.
What's wrong with adult entertainment? What's wrong with adult entertainment? Are they not adults? So, in other words, don't do anything to enjoy yourself and just work like a dog, right? Well, that's a shit life, dude. That's not living. Your idea, Unreal Man, of enjoying life is shitting on other men. This is what you got. I don't see anything about your channel that shows any kind of success. So this must be your great enjoyment. This much must be what you do for shits and giggles because there's no way you're making a ton of money off of 1,000 subscribers.
Right? They're playing video games. They're watching, and
Well, people do have time off. Are you suggesting guys should never have any time off? They should just be working until it's sleep time, then wake up and go back to work? Is that what you're trying to suggest? If that's what you're trying to suggest, how come you're doing this now? You should be working. You should be doing one of two things, working or sleeping.
anime. If not, they're watching professional sports. If not, they're watching Netflix, TV, and movies.
Yeah.
Okay? They have girlfriends. They go on dates.
Well, there you go, dude. The whole idea of getting rich is to get the girl. That's why you're trying to get rich. If they got the women in their lives, they don't need to run any further. This guy doesn't have a wife or a woman. That's why he's complaining, right? The guys who have girlfriends are already doing fine.
They have friends. They go on to parties, right? They're doing all these things.
Wow, they have girlfriends, they have friends, and they're going to parties. Is that what this guy's doing? Not that I see. He looks like he's living in his car. Looks like he's already given everything up, dude.
And they're not sacrificing anything to become rich.
Dude, are you a South African? I'm just curious. I don't see your face, but you got that accent. I could be wrong.
50 Cent said, "Get rich or die trying," right? Get
Yeah, 50 Cent. Desperate men, desperate, impoverished men. And that becomes their whole life. And since 50 Cent's one of the few guys that make it, everyone else who spends their life doing that and doesn't make it, their lives were an empty waste. Their lives were empty waste. They used up all their male life, adult life, chasing money and failing. You may as well just do yourself in right away. Get it over with.
rich or die trying. Most guys ain't willing to dedicate their life to becoming rich. They're not willing to sacrifice anything. And that's why I don't have any sympathy for guys, because it's like, bro,
You don't have any sympathy for guys because you're male hostile. That's why. Matter of fact, we'll see. We'll get into this other video where, of course, these guys do get their girlfriends, their passport bros, right? Now, guys, this genius, Unreal Man, says leave the country and find money. But leaving the country to find the girl, now that's a different issue, right? Now it's a failure.
first video on Never Give Up back in May, and it was called Never Give Up is a Lol Cow Beta Male Nice Guy. Now, I was wrong in that
There is no alpha beta, dude. There is no alpha man out there. More hostile language.
title because I called him a beta male. He's actually not a beta male. He's actually below a beta male. And I made a mistake there. I made an error there, and I want to correct my error. I'm not going to change the title, but I'm going to correct my error in today's video. That's what today's video is about.
This guy did what he had to get the girl. He built up status. He has, you mentioned later, he's got 2 million subscribers. So he built up status, he got the girl. That's what it is. Why do you want to become rich? To build up status to get the girl. That's what it is. Right. So he just got ahead of you. That's all.
Because I'm going to show you a beta male in an international relationship, and then we're going to talk more about Never Give Up's relationship with Julie Romina or Julie Martinson now that she's married. So let's get into it.
I'm Stephanie.
My name is Evan. I found Stephanie on a Filipino dating app.
Of course you did.
All the cooking, cleaning, washing. The comments that we get online are kind of like this.
Did you pay for this one? Bro imported a slave.
No, he didn't import a slave. He's the slave. He works for a living. She gets leech off him. Housework is chump change. Right.
I did have concerns. Why did you feel the
Bro,
need
imported
to
a slave,
get married
man.
so fast?
Import wives, international relationships, that's what we're talking about
Oh,
here.
good.
And this is bad, dudes, right? So go out, leave your home country, being in an alien world to chase money, but don't do it to get the girl, right? Don't look for wives. That's bad. That's beta. By this guy who we don't know what he looks like, Unreal Man. We don't know anything about his lifestyle. Does he have a woman in his life? Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm Evan, and this is my wife, Stephanie.
People judge my relationship because I'm from the Philippines and my husband spent $20,000 to bring me here in the United States.
You know,
Yeah, don't judge, man. Don't just say the obvious.
why these passport bros? One thing I noticed about
Bring me here
these
in
guys,
the
how come they're so short? Like a lot, like look at his height, bro. Like
He's taller than her, dude. So who cares? He's taller than her. How tall does he have to be? So if you're a short guy, you're not supposed to do anything. Hey, genius, you're the one who said go out of the country and get what you need. This guy went outside the country and got what he needed. You're bribing a woman into your life no matter what. So he paid the bride price, and so will you. Unreal man.
Filipino are tiny people. She might be about 4'11", 5'1", 5'2". This guy probably about 5'5" or 5'6" tops. I mean,
Yeah, I'm only 5'6" too. So what? Yeah, they're short guys. So if you're saying short guys, you should just give up then. Just give up. Don't do anything. Where was it? So this one is like you must accept your punishment. So you're saying that this guy should have just accepted being single because he was too short? I mean, what are you trying to say?
that's the thing. A lot of these I notice a lot of these passport bro type dudes. Why are they so short? I mean,
United States.
After downloading all of the
Because the taller guys have a better chance of getting them from their own country. I mean, why are you asking stupid questions for? I mean, this other guy here, I mean, he's ugly as sin, right? And you know what? It doesn't matter what these guys do. It's never going to be good enough for this man hater. Now listen.
look, okay, look at this, right? Look at this. Hubby assembling part of the crib for our daughter. Okay, so he's serving like a man, right? He's serving like a man.
Thank you for saying it. He's serving like a man. Men serve. That's right. Unreal man. That's right. Men serve. That if you want a woman in your life, you have to pander. What's happening here? This is the standard male-female relationship.
He's assembling the crib, right? You don't see Julie doing any. You see her back there directing the guy, telling the guy what to do.
Yeah. That's what this is standard, dude. No, look, not only have you never been married, obviously, you obviously never had parents. I saw this behavior with mom and dad, with people outside my family. This is every relationship, dude. The man labors to keep the woman around.
Right. But you don't
And you know something? If she ended up doing it while he watched, you would still spit on him. You'd say, hey, he's not much of a man. She's going to leave you because she's doing all the man's work. You're beneath her. She's going to dump you. That's what you would say, unreal man.
see her doing anything for this guy, bro. I ain't seen her do anything to serve this guy like a wife should do her husband, bro.
Well, you're out of your mind, dude. Why'd you think that third world woman left? Women don't want to work for men. If they're going to work, they end up staying single. Men have to do this to pay the bride price, all right?
She might be about 4'11", 5.
Get past the height. He can't, he's really stuck on the height.
Your Filipino wife back to the States. And I'm not saying that, it can never work, but, it's a risky endeavor. There's no doubt about it.
weeks of talking and getting to know the most beautiful and funny girl,
Oh, come off it, man. Stop that.
I
Stop
decided to
that.
book my flight to go see her.
The moment he landed in the Philippines, he asked me to be, your girlfriend. And yeah,
He's trying to nail her down. He has no idea. Either has no idea or he's delusional about the fact that men don't nail women down. Women can leave the marriage anytime they want. Women are not held to any promise they make in the legal sense. So he's wasting his time.
We became official.
Flying to the Philippines is not cheap. It's about $2,000 round trip. I'd say I spend about $5,000 each trip, so about
I
$15,000
mean, what this some crazy thing, bro. Look what it says up here. I'm not even gonna read that, but that is just,
for the 3 trips.
I do all the cooking.
What did that say? I want to see this.
3 trips
I do all the
I want
cooking.
to see
each
that.
trip, so about $15,000.
I only wanted a one-night stand with my trans girlfriend. All right. So him paying for a fake love affair, that disgusts you, but having a one-night stand disgusts you too. And you're a transphobe. There's nothing that's ever going to be good enough for you, dude. You're a man hater. Come to terms, right? Come to terms.
The cooking, cleaning, and washing. But
yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when you're imported and you're living scot-free, you're living rent-free in somebody's house. Yeah, if you're importing a chick, now why is he a beta male? We're
it's
gonna
just normal household chores.
Stephanie
He's a beta male because you hate other men. There are no alphas for you. They're always going to be beta.
yeah, it's normal in the Filipino
a
culture.
great cook. I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
She cooks everything.
But why is he a beta male? Because his expectation, like many passport bros, his expectation is for a chick to only just cook and clean and do the household chores. But
No, listen, why'd you think I jumped ahead, guys? So this guy who you were complaining that the woman wasn't doing anything. So that was no good. But here the woman is actually doing some kind of work, and that's also no good.
for me, that's not enough. Like if I'm gonna invest my time into an opposite gender, that's not enough, bro, because at the end of the day, the world and life is too competitive. You gotta bring more to the table than just being a domestic helper.
Dude, why are you trying to get rich? To do what this guy did. This woman cost him 20 grand. If women weren't costing that much, you would need to be rich. When you say get rich, it's to get a woman in your life. And you know they cost mucho. This is pathetic.
Which is what a lot of these Filipinos are, bro. You're just importing a domestic helper. You're not really bringing somebody who's gonna elevate you as a man, bro.
What does that even mean? Elevate you as a man. What does that mean? Be a financial partner? Get a job? If women have to work to be with a man, they'll stay single. Genius. Jeez. If they didn't, then this guy over here that you're bashing would have a girlfriend living in the car with him. You know, they're not partners. So you see, Unreal Man is anti-male to the core. And you've got your own business, but it seems to me that all you do is get online and bash other guys. Let's see. I just want to take a quick look at his channel. All right. Let's see. 5 days ago, 3 weeks ago. Oh, I guess there's enough distance between videos that you could say, yeah, I was working really hard. I'll give you that much in between. Let's see. Okay, well, let's get back. We'll listen to a little more of this.
Bro, I don't do none of that stuff. All that stuff I just mentioned, bro, I'm not doing it. Right? And that's the
You're not doing it. Well, you're not self-sacrificing? I thought you were going to self-sacrifice, dude.
thing. I sacrifice way more than the average guy. The average
Such as what are you sacrificing? Like what?
guy is not sacrificing anything, but yet he wants to be rich. No, it
He didn't say, hey, deconstructing didn't say he wanted to be rich. When did he say that?
doesn't work like that. It's like when Gary Vee said his friends, I don't know if they're his ex-friends or they're his current friends, but whoever, right? People that he knows growing up, people he grew up with, let's just put it that way. They come up to him and they say, "Oh, Gary, you're so lucky to be in the situation that you're in." And he said, "Well, when you were at the Jersey Shore trying to hook up with chicks, I was working." He sacrificed that in order to pursue becoming rich. That's what people don't get. They don't understand.
But he's still lucky though. How many people open a business and the business collapses? It fails. So even when you succeed, there's still luck involved.
And the sacrifices that people like me, when I become rich, I'm gonna have to go what I went through. You think I like my life? No, I don't.
You don't like your life? Then pursuing riches is full of shit then. You don't like your life, then who wants to listen to what you have to say? I don't want to be rich. I mean, I want to be rich, but I'm not willing to throw my life away. Riches don't mean shit if you have no life. The whole point of wanting to be rich is to have a life. So they're not worth going after.
I've never liked it. But it's all about mentality. And I can tell you right now, you have a mentality of the gutter, and that's why you're poor. Same thing.
Oh, wow. These losers. Again, that's why I keep bringing up Musk here. So is it the men's mentality? The guys who earn their jobs and they get tossed out for immigrant workers, is it due to their poor mentality? Okay. I'm not going any further with this guy. Unreal Man, you're a loser. You're a man hater. That's what makes you a loser. You'll never succeed in life. Your whole channel is dedicated to bashing up the other guys. Just go overseas, bro. Just run away. Just live in a foreign country where no one knows you and you're all alone. Just to make money, right? Just to say that you're working. Unreal Man, you are a loser. Guys, take notes.